All systems go, and as indeed you have mentioned, the clock is ticking by the minute, and we expect that in the next 21 hours, as you have mentioned, there will be some 22 million Kenyans across the country that will be lining up to exercise their democratic right. In Homa Bay County, that number is 551,071 registered voters who will be distributed across 1,229 polling stations across the 8 constituencies of this county. And the county elections manager, who from tomorrow now will be serving as a county returning officer, has said that plans are complete to ensure that the dispatch of materials will be done smoothly. We are at the Homa Bay Boys High School, which is the constituency tallying center for this particular constituency, and the returning officer has already arrived, but he says that the dispatch of materials will begin at around 11 a.m. after all the sector players arrive at this place. He has told us that the materials are safely secured at the building behind me, and is basically waiting for all the involved players to arrive before the dispatch can begin. Homa Bay County has quite an interesting dynamic because it has about 10 islands in Suba North and in Suba South, and the returning officer had also mentioned that there are boats that are on standby to distribute election materials into the far-flung islands that are here in Homa Bay County. And so, of course, we are waiting to see how the exercise will go on. And remember, this county had also recorded an incident yesterday where 4 IEBC officials were arrested for allegedly meeting candidates in a private house in Dhiwa. So we have also spoken to the police, and they say that the 4 investigations are still ongoing to institute criminal proceedings against the 4, because, as you know, that is in contravention to the Electoral Code of Conduct that is guided by by the existing electoral laws. Sorry, Sam. So, of course, we have also spoken to the county elections manager, who has said that the 4 have been struck off the list of IEBC officials, and they are currently initiating plans to find replacement for those 4 officials in their constituency. So, of course, we will be crisscrossing various parts of this county to see what the preparations are like, and of course to see whether the electoral laws are being followed to the letter, because on Friday there was an incident of violence reported on the last day of on Saturday, there were some pockets of violence witnessed here in Homa Bay town, but of course no arrest has been made so far, and it is something that we'll be following up closely to see whether the electoral laws are being followed to the letter, and what the exercise shapes up to be as the clock ticks down to the minute before voters line up to exercise their democratic right on Tuesday, Sam.
And Laura, you speak about those officials of the IEBC that were caught in that situation in a private house. Do you know their ranks? Are they polling clerks, presiding officers, returning officers, and what exactly were they discussing?
Well, Sam, there was 2 presiding officers, 1 clerk, and then I will confirm the position of the other official as well. It is not clear really what they are discussing, because the Dhiwa police boss has indicated that the matter is still under investigation, and so he said that the details will be made clear once the investigations have been completed, because he mentioned that the 4 were frog-marched by residents to the police station. They were ambushed by members of the public. So, of course, he said that he will be releasing the details of that investigation later on. So it's something that we will be waiting to see.